Hi, hello, hello. Welcome to my completely original idea of a Glee ship ranking. I am so creative. Anyways, I got the idea from this vid, which is great. She can have her own ideas, her own opinions, but I think we are tired as a community of the world's most basic takes. And I'm here to bless you with my ideas, my opinions, and all the rest of that good stuff. Anyways, here are the tiers. We have adorable, peace, love on the planet Earth, for the actually good couples, for the people that are together, should stay together, and are functional together. That's not gonna be many people. Then there's They're the worst, I love it, for the people who I ship, who I think are great, but they are not a functional couple. Like, there's a difference, right? There's a difference between being functional and being fun. And I think fun is what we're here for, not the functional stuff. Anyways, They're Good With Me is for ships that I do not want to piss off the fans for, because I like them. I think they're a good ship. I just don't see it. I don't love it personally. Then there's the Don't Care list, which a lot of these are gonna go. I don't have important opinions on every ship in this TV show. And then there's just the worst, the people who I don't think should be together. And if they will or will not be together in the end, is a different story. So let's start with the boring stuff. Mr. Schuster, the one we do not care about. Anyways, I do not think he deserves good things. I don't think he deserves to be happy. He does not deserve to be with Emma, that's for sure. And I think, personally, that he's too good for Miss Holloway also. So I pick Kristen Chenoweth's character. I do not remember her name, and this is all from memory, but I think he deserves the fucked up alcoholic. I think he deserves to put on bad plays on Broadway with her and be very unhappy. Obviously, Bert and Carol, adorable, amazing together. They are so cute. I love what they did with them. I love how they handled that situation. Two single parents uniting and having their kids be brothers. That's adorable. I love them. Like, I don't really care, but I love them. They're one of the only functional couples on the show, and I have no choice but to stan. So stan I do. So Kitty. I don't think Kitty deserves to be in a relationship that's functional, in a relationship that's fun. Her character was not fun to me. I think I enjoyed her in season 6 specifically, when she was on her like messy redemption arc, but I don't think any of the men they tried to pair her up with work. So yeah, I think she deserves someone later down the line, which is fine. Marley, opposite. She deserves the best. She deserves greatness. She deserves to be with someone she loves, which is not either of the men the show gives her. She deserves to be with Unique, because that's where the heart is. The gal pals, the ultimate besties, that's where her heart deserves to be. And I think her and Unique figure it out. I think so. I think they get out of school, stay in contact, reunite, and something sparks between them. I think, or maybe they should have just dated in Glee Club. Like, I think that should have happened. So yeah, that's the messy season 5, season 6 stuff. Do we care? Not season 4, season 5, season 6. Do we care? No, not really, but that's the opinions we're going for. Now let's get into our mains, the people we are here for, the people we watch Glee for, the drama, the original Glee Club. Let's start with something stupid, like for example, Rachel and Puck. You know what? They're Good With Me. I had an online friend that explained to me all the ways in which they fit together, and at some point, I believed her. I think they can work their things out, but I do not really care. And they have other things planned for them. Going on with the Puck theme. Puck and she and her. Hello, I think they work together. Like I don't want what's best for Puck. I do not care enough. I do not like him enough. But she made him better. She made me even like him for some episodes. And I think that's a feat. Them in the Valentine's episode, so cute. So cute. So she's the one who gets him. I think they are the couple that should stay together. I think they work. I don't think they work out of high school, to be honest. But I think they could. I think they could. Puck and Quinn. Puck and Quinn do not work with me. I don't know how a person can watch this show and not think that Quinn is attracted to women. Like, I am sorry, how? How did you get that? Did we watch the same show? So yeah, Quinn is great. Quinn deserves to go into college, have a bunch of girlfriends. She shows up to this high school reunions with the hottest women on her shoulder, on her hand. She deserves the best wife, best woman on earth. That's who Quinn should be with. And a very high paying job. That's who I ship Quinn with. So yeah, no Puck, and controversially, no Rachel. Because she was her gay awakening. And I understand the appeal of that. I truly do. But they do not work in any sort of way. Like, they are toxic Yuri, and I stand that. But that is not gonna work in any sort of way. They are toxic, they are bad for each other. And Quinn deserves the best. I want her to roll up to that high school reunion and do not remember half of these people's names. Like, she remembers Rachel, she remembers Puck, maybe she even remembers Mercedes. But I do not want her to remember what Kurt's name was. I don't think that's important. I don't think that's important in her life. I think Glee and the time she spent on the show is a formative time in her life, but it's not her peak. It's not her best time. She's going to have so much fun in this life, and it's not going to be here. Now, Tina and Artie. I thought their dynamic in season 1 was so cute. Like, the two school outcasts getting together and having this like very emotional relationship, almost in a trauma bondy way. And I think they should have stuck with that. In my version of Glee, Tina and Archie keep coming back to each other no matter what. Like, because they have something inside of them that nobody else in the Glee Club gets. They have something unique. They have something extraordinary, and that something does not last beyond high school. I saw a Tumblr post once about how I shipped them, but I shipped them in the trauma bonded in high school and thought the feelings would last forever, but then they faded kind of way. And I think that's what happens with them. I think they get on a break, go to college, and then suck face at the first reunion, obviously. And then they even suck face at the second reunion. But on the third, they acknowledge the things they shared, they acknowledge all of the feelings they had, and they move on with someone else. I don't care. As for Tina and Mike, they were very cute, but Mike was such a satellite love interest that I just couldn't care personally. Like, they're cute, the moment they share are cute, but that's Mike's like only purpose. And I don't like that. I think they should have been friends. I think Mike should have had storylines and been an actual character. So I can't even ship him properly with anyone because, like, he was not really even a guy. You know, he was just there to backup dance. And that's the only thing he did, which is upsetting. Artie with anyone else? An obvious no, because it's Artie. He treats all of his love interests like shit. So obviously no. Like, I do not want any woman stuck with that guy. So any other ship of his, just out the trash immediately. As for the guy who didn't treat his relationships like shit, Sam. Sam was so cute and so good with literally any love interest they gave him, except for Rachel, because that season 6 thing was just whoop. Nope, not dealing with that. So yeah, all of his relationships are cute, but like we can all see it's meant to be Mercedes, right? Like there's no doubt that it was supposed to be Mercedes. That's what makes the last season's storyline with Rachel so painful, because we could have had some Sam Sadie's setup. We could have had like more than just a brief hint that they were the final couple, that they were the ones who would stay together, because they are the most functional out of the literally any couple there. Like their New York storyline, like they were not good, but they figured that thing out. They figured their problems, they talked through them, and it worked. It was so cute. They deserve to be very happy together. Mercedes, she's gonna be the biggest star ever. She's gonna be Beyonce level famous up in here. But maybe not Beyonce, but you get the point. And Sam is so good, but he's not meant to have a job. He has all of those hobbies. He should be an artist. He should do like cosplay and those beautiful macaroni portraits and stuff. And Mercedes is gonna sell them for large sums of money. And he is also meant to run a daycare. Like they have up in their beautiful LA mansion, he runs a little daycare for all of the very, very famous and very, very spoiled brats kids. And he makes them appreciate life. He makes them see the world brighter. And he, most importantly, is meant to be a house husband. Sam is house husband material. Mercedes is the main source of income in that family. She is a star. He is her little handbag dog. And I think that's wonderful. I think they would make the best couple. I think they are the best couple in the show, point blank, unlike functionality scale. And they're the ones who host the little potlucks where the Glee Club reunites, just for funsies, for little drama in their life, because their life is happy and dramaless and beautiful. You know where that high school trauma bonded thing also applies to? Klaine. They are not good for each other. I think their lives would be better off if they separated, if they somehow let go of the feelings they felt in high school, literally the first boys they dated. But they would never do that. Those boys trauma bonded, but there is so much feelings and so much love in that relationship that they are gonna stay together forever. They are gonna be a very non-good couple. Like, I don't think their kids would be happy. I don't think they would have great kids. I think they would have the worst kids ever. Actually, their kids would suck. The Sam Sadie's kids would hate interacting with them because their kids are just such spoiled brats. But they will stay together. Like, there is no doubt in my mind that Klaine would never break up after the show. Like, after everything they've been through, no. Those boys are staying together for the better or for the worst. Also, a brief intervention for Blaine and Sebastian. I don't get it. I do not get it. I do not understand it. I think I see the appeal, but they just do not have chemistry, in my opinion. Like, that's just not a thing that they have. Like, Smooth Criminal has more tension, and that's between a lesbian and a gay man. So, no. But Jesse and Sebastian dated. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind. Because Jesse is bisexual. We can all see that Jesse is bisexual. So, Blaine and Sebastian had a fling. Maybe at like fancy choir summer camp. Or maybe at like a job they both did. They hated each other. They hashed that out in amazing ways. It was stellar. That's my Glee crack ship. Jesse and Sebastian. Mwah. So Brittana is an interesting case because they're cute. A lot of people love them. And I'm not gonna take that away from the poor lesbians. But I just don't like Brittany in relation to Santana. Santana is such a smart cookie and Brittany is just not. And I don't like a relationship when one of the people can very easily manipulate the other into making like any life decision, into anything basically. So maybe that's ableist of me or something, but I just don't think they belong together. Like, I think in the show they do. They stay together, they have a beautiful relationship, they don't see each other much because they have very different jobs that require a lot of work on location, but they do stay together. I just don't like it. I just don't think it's what's best for them, but I also don't know what's best for them, you know? They know they're fine. They are fine. They are fine in my book. They're good with me. Santana and Rachel also don't get it. Also kinda just, I see it. I see the rivalry. I see the sparks. But I don't think any of them deserve that. I think they deserve to make out at least once. Like in the way Santana and Quinn did. That's great. I think they should have done that in the New York flat. And that's it. That's the end of that relationship. Nuh-uh. Nothing more, nothing less. And now for my hottest take, Saint Barry. Saint Barry is the best ship in Glee. I think they deserve each other. I think they should be locked in an enclosure in that relationship with one another so they cannot harm anyone else. Because Rachel deserves the worst. And the worst and the only person who can take her at her worst is Jessie. I am so glad they were endgame. Like, with Finn, that whole thing with Finn is such a mess. It is so complicated. There are so many things involved. Their drama was so painful to watch. Most of the time, I did not enjoy watching them on screen, but in the show, if Finn hadn't died, and don't make me think of the real life implication, like the real life stuff, I'm just talking about the show. In the show, if Finn had stayed alive, they would have never broken up. They would be together, they would be so unhappy. Rachel would feel so limited. Finn would feel so bad about limiting her, but they would stay together. And I think that's bad for them. I don't think that's good for anyone else, and not in the fun way. But Jessie and Rachel, they are the worst in the most hilarious way possible. They are big Broadway stars in the future. They are just the biggest stars, but they are mostly famous not for their stardom, the metric tons of drama that they circulate around each other. Like, there is so much stuff happening all of the time with them. Like, they get divorced 3 separate times. I think 3 is the amount of times I give them, or maybe 3 marriages. Like, they get divorced 2 times, the third one, the final one. Like, after the second divorce, they are done with each other. They are just like, nope, never this again. I hate you. And then Jessie goes on The Bachelor, wins, like gets a woman, dates her for 2 weeks, and gets back together with Rachel. I do not see any way in which they are not the worst, but also the best for each other. They are so cute. They are meant to be together because they are the only people who can survive the other person. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's wonderful. I think they are the best thing that there is in Glee, couple-wise. Not in like the functional way, but in the fun way. So here's my final ranking. You can battle me in the comments. I will battle till there is blood somewhere. But yeah, that's what I think. That is what the world has been deprived of before this video. So yeah, hope you have a great day. Hope this hasn't ruined your day. I hope this improved your day in at least some way. So yeah, follow me here, follow me on Tumblr. I post art there. You can check out the rest of the videos on my channel. They are in no way related to this one. So yeah, bye.